Morning, it's Wednesday. Halfway through the week. Well, sort of, kind of. We got to make it to like midday today or the end of the day before it's halfway through the week. But we are making it. We're managing. We're just taking it day by day. Yesterday was pretty hectic. I had to do some testing in the morning, so I didn't get to do much recording. But this morning should be different. It should be better. I may not have a whole lot of time, but I should have time to get something. I'm headed to Starbucks now because Wednesdays are early mornings for us, and we typically go to Starbucks then. Unfortunately, it is 6:53, so I don't have that much time before the school day starts. But listen, I'm getting where I gotta get when I gotta get there, and I'm headed there, but it might take me a minute. I'm stopping at the Starbucks first. Thankfully, there's not a huge line. There is a line, but it's not so bad to where it should take me an hour. Lord, please don't let it take me an hour. The Starbucks that we go to is like right on the way to work for me and not far from the house. So here we are at Starbucks.
Thanks for stopping at Starbucks.
Hey, can I do a venti iced caramel macchiato with extra caramel drizzle?
Okay.
And that should be all.
$6.72.
All right, thank you. We love us some Starbucks. We're gonna get our coffee and then head to work. I will get back with you once we get there. Have a great day. Good morning. Let's get into it. Got 1 bag, 2 bag, 3 bag, 4 bags, 5 bags, 6 bags, 7 bags, 8 bags. Oh my gosh, I gotta print some cursive. Let's get that done now. The problem is when you send it to the printer over here, the printers don't want to work, which is so irritating. All right, let me see if I got them downloaded. I'm gonna do I guess I'll start with these. So I got these different cursives printed, or that I can print. So I'm gonna send this one and the one that's called Valentine, and I'm gonna send it to the printer. And then let me see if I have that cover page. because I want to make everybody like a book. Let me show you today's outfit right quick. We have on a top that my mother got me, some Nike flares, the big boot. So we got the top of their packet, and then I found this. They call it a Valentine cursive writing practice, and I think it was because it was red and it was kind of like, you know, cutesy. But I also printed out these. The only thing is I didn't print them based on what the letters we've covered so far. So I'll have to sort through them and put them in order and then print them, so that way they each can get their own little cursive writing packet. It's the calm before the storm. Well, I think it's gonna be a pretty decent day. Lord, I hope. We have a guest reader coming in today at 10. We have a math test we need to finish from yesterday. And a new lesson to start. But it's just a lot, I'm telling you. Our days are so crammed that I hardly have time to even breathe. But I'm making it, so let's have a great day. Bye. Secured the goods. Oh, goodness. Hello. Okay, let's do this. We're making it. It's been a good day so far. Let's get through the rest. The worst part. Please be working. Right. Oh, wait, what's my all the get the reports. Just gonna take them to lunch. Lunchtime. Gotta go pick my kids up. It is. Oh shoot! I'm a minute late.
Or what people say it. Yes, Jacob. Yes, you're done. I know. Yes, Theo. The other Theo. I give up. Dante is on. Okay. All right. So this.
And I am just gonna give up on it forever.
Yes. Like it. Yes.
Unusable.
You're what? Okay. Yes. Yes.
I will quit.
Ooh. I will quit. Yeah.
I'm not smart enough.
Ooh, I'm not smart enough.
I have fun.
Oh.
Well, we all, that's natural. It's not, that's not a fixed mindset. It just, we all have body. It's natural, yes. Okay, yeah, let's not.
Tell me if you got that.
Let's stay real, yes.
I did. Like, can you access? Okay. I should be putting these on top. Okay, let's get this area cleaned up. We've already read this book, so that one we read. This one we have not. This is next week, so read aloud. Get this area cleaned up. This chair can't really. So these gotta take them to the office. Why would they put this book back here knowing that it will? Like, that's not. I'm just here at this point. That's important, that's important. This, I gotta figure that out. My dragon. Need a better system for that. Stapler, scissors, scissors. This here, where's my cursor at? Okay. Moving on to the next. I need to go down to the office. I mean the library to get my computer. Use that next one. We got our lunch box. Keller? I gotta use the bathroom too, so. But if I don't see you, I'll see you tomorrow. Pack up with me to go home. I need some Vaseline because always put this in there so that way. Probably get it here now. This So for those of you who don't know, my name is Miss Wiggins and I am currently a second grade teacher. I have taught fourth grade for the, I have taught fourth grade for the past 5 years, and with this being my 6th year and moving to a new district, I am teaching second grade. So we do not have, some things that are new for me is our projector. It's the old school projectors, I like to say, but it gets put on the board, and so I like the fact that they can come up here and solve problems, especially for math and underline and highlight for reading. So I do like that. The expectation or the requirement for the school here, like, you need to be doing your anchor charts. Back at the old school that I came from, they wanted you to do anchor charts, but they were never like on you to where like it wasn't going to be an issue if you didn't have it. So we have some anchor charts, reading board. I finally made the reading board. I used to want to use my boards, but I never did, so having to make the charts helps. So got that, got my little display of things here, the HMH stuff that we use, which is our curriculum. I will show you my desk, but it is a hot mess right now. We have our library center. It's looking a mess because my librarian didn't do what they were supposed to, but I have a ton of books in here. I have my writing board here. It needs to be updated. The other thing I think that is pretty cool that I didn't have in the old school was like the cabinets that actually close. We had like small shelves by the window, and so you could see literally everything unless you put a board up. I use this for their cubbies, for like reading, their book bins, and all their materials that they have to keep. They say here, they're a hot mess. We got some work to do. I'm gonna have a social studies board there. It's a little crooked, I need to fix that. Science board here, perfect. And then I just put up this nice big tapestry, some positive words, positive affirmations, things like that. I still got some of my stuff from the old school that was personally mine that I was able to bring. So I have that here. Another thing that I do like is that they set aside time for intervention groups in the classroom. At my other school, we had flex time for math and reading. However, we felt like we never really had time to get to that, or at least I did, in my personal opinion. But they set aside the time, so you have to do it. And I think that's a really good thing because it makes me utilize my back table and having to keep it clean, so that way there is space for the students. Speaking of, I need to send my list to the assistant principal. Another thing I like is the whiteboard at the back where the table is. I like the whiteboard here because I'm able to turn and use it as I need. Something is covering it right now, my Martin Luther King picture that we still have not finished. Hopefully we will, but yeah, I like the fact that we have to use it. Cabinets that I had one closet door that was for storage, and I used it and I kept everything full and organized, and in here it is full and organized, but it's so much more space. Unfortunately, I have a whole ton of stuff across the top here because I did not have anywhere to put those crates and whatnot, so everything's just stored up there. And then back behind me, we use these as student cubbies, and they store their backpack and whatever else they may need in that location. So I do like those instead of like the big hanger where you like have to use hangers, because that can be horrible. But yeah, I like my little classroom we have our seating arrangement where we sit for like morning meeting and stuff like that. Obviously we have flexible seating. They don't have to stay in their chair. They can sit on the mat. They can get a pillow sometimes. It just depends. But yeah, so those are just some of the things about my classroom. Maybe some things that I like about the classroom, but overall, this is what it is. And yeah, if you would like to know more, have any questions on like what I do throughout the day, how I do things, then please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, please. We've made it. We have made it to the end of the day. This all that matters. Okay. So, unfortunately, no gym tonight. I have a tear in my Achilles, therefore I cannot go to the gym. Well, I can go to the gym. I just cannot go on conditioning days because I'd have to modify literally everything that they do. And so I can look on there and like if there's stuff that I can do, or like if there are modifications where I'm able to go still, like I can go. However, the past few weeks that they've had athletic conditioning and different types of conditioning days, I've not been able to go because they have a lot of jumping. I can't jump with my tear in my Achilles because I was told not to do any strenuous activities, high impact, something that would like hurt it. Y'all, I'm craving something salty after today. Not salty, oh, sugar. Something sweet. I really want to go to the Dollar Tree. So maybe we will go to the Dollar Tree and ooh, excuse me. Maybe we'll go to the Dollar Tree and see if they have anything that I can get. I need to shop for a little Valentine stuff as well for the kids. Like I have like little baggies and stuff for them. But we were talking today and not everybody made a bag or like an envelope the other day. So I thought maybe like if I can go find some like brown bags or even white bags, it doesn't matter. Give me a sandwich bag, I don't mind. Like a brown paper bag. As long as I can find something. Like I probably could go to Food Line. And since that's right at the house, maybe I can like go for a walk or whatever. And yeah, I got a boot. I can go for a walk. I just can't. I have to wear the boot, of course. So it's not horrible outside. It's kind of chilly, but it's not bad. So maybe I'll walk to Food Line and go get some brown paper bags and just call it a day. Hold on. Okay, so I think we are gonna go walk to Food Line and see if they have any paper bags. It's just the closest option for me, and then I'm gonna see if they have any sour candy. Do I need candy? Absolutely not. But I just want something sour. I could go get a lemon, but it's not the same. If you know, you know. It's not the same. I will say we had a much better day today, and I was very happy and pleased with the outcome of our day. So I think thankfully, but I'm on a mission, and then we are not cooking tonight because we want a night to just relax and chill, because the past several nights, so Sunday was my brother's dinner for his birthday, which was yesterday. But Sunday, we went back to my hometown, and so we drove pretty much all day, and we ate dinner, and then we had to drive all the way back. So by the time we got back, we had to do some laundry, we had to do some cleaning, so we had lots of stuff to do. And then finally, when we got time to relax, we didn't go to sleep until almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So then yesterday, or Monday, when we got up, we were extremely exhausted. And then we came home, and I was like, I'm contemplating going to the gym. I did not go to the gym because I was tired. However, I had personal homework to do, and I had to finish my lesson plans, which I had to finish my lesson plans Sunday night as well, which was also another thing that kept us up super late. And we watched the Super Bowl. So it was just a big whoop. And then, so Monday night, we didn't go to sleep until almost 1 o'clock again. So it was pretty late. So we weren't getting much sleep. We didn't get much sleep the past 2 nights, or not last night. So then last night, I was like, you know what? I'm going to the gym, even though I was so tired. Yesterday was way worse. I was extremely exhausted, but I told myself that I was going to go to the gym and I was going to come home and clean up. So that is exactly what I did. I came home, washed the dishes, put the laundry in, went to the gym, came back, took a shower, finished up the laundry or whatever, and then I did homework. We still did not go to bed. We definitely went to bed, before 1 o'clock because we showered early and got stuff done. So we got the homework done and we relaxed for maybe 30 minutes, maybe a little longer. I don't know off the top of my head, but we got in the bed and it was well before 1, so we got us some decent sleep last night. Much needed sleep. However, it still wasn't perfect, and of course there are nights that are going to be like that. Tonight, lucky for me, it's a conditioning night, and unless I look at the thing and see like what kind of stuff they're doing, I may or may not go to the gym. If I don't go, I'm definitely going to take me a walk to Food Line, go get what I need and walk back. As long as I'm moving my body a little bit, I'll be good. With that being said, we got things we got to get done. I got laundry to do, cleaning up, and then I do not have homework that needs to be done. I do need to do my slides, but I'm going to try to do everything earlier. That way later on in the evening, we can just relax and chill, and then hopefully go to bed sooner. But yeah, so that's how things are gonna go, and that's how things have been going.